My name is Kim Nolte. I work for the Georgia Campaign for Adolescent Power and Potential, and we're leading the Georgia Public-Private Partnership for Teen Pregnancy Prevention, focusing on a state-level teen pregnancy prevention work. So collective impact has made a huge difference for us in our state. It has been able to bring together state-level agencies that haven't really worked together on teen pregnancy prevention, as well as some nonprofit organizations and other partners to really think about how can we change teen pregnancy in our state? How can we reduce it in a coordinated manner? It was going on, but it was going on in a scattered way. And this way we could really unify our efforts. And we've really seen some changes. The first thing that happened was public health said, you know what? From now on, we're only going to use programs that are effective and work. And we will make that happen through all of our systems. And that was huge for us in our state. Then we started seeing the Division of Family and Children's Services say, you know, we've never really provided any training for our foster parents to talk with young people about sexuality. So they instituted a training that is going statewide for all foster parents. Then our agency said, you know, lots of young people don't know about contraceptives. So we developed an app on a phone where they can find clinical services throughout the state, linking them to all the public health clinics. And now we have a feedback loop where young people can let us know what they thought of those services, so we can now make our clinics teen-friendly based on the voices from young people. So we have already been looking at what are the policies that are interfering with us really driving down our teen pregnancy rates. And we're starting to see a difference in our state. Well, collective impact is the right approach for us because it's really the only way we can get to that massive scale change. You know, you can get successes going on in little places or on a small scale, but to really be able to have that huge impact, we all have to be on the train going in the same direction. And even if we're not all on the same train, we all need to be going in the same direction, arriving at the same time. So whether you're on a unicycle or on a bus or on an airplane, we're all going to the same destination. And before, what happened was people were on whatever means of transportation going wherever and getting to wherever, but never to the same destination. And now all of our partners agree that we want to reduce teen pregnancy by 1/3 by 2020. And we all sat around the table and we said that, we declared it. And then we looked at what are the barriers that are getting in our way at a systems level that we need to remove, and how do we do it as those top level players. And so we're seeing that commitment. We're seeing that we can take something that's happening on a small level and we can scale it through our systems quickly. And we are hyper vigilant for funding opportunities. So before, opportunities would come, but because it was requiring some sort of collaboration, we weren't in cahoots with each other. Now we're in constant communication, always looking at these applications. There's a lot more collaboration going on between all of the players at the table that never happened before. And people are committed to it and they're working towards that end. And so there's that cohesion to be in it for the long haul, which to me is very different than a collaborative, where people come to the table, here's what I'm doing, here's what I'm doing, here's what I'm doing. So it's all this isolated work and just communicating about what you're doing in isolation. For me, it's a totally different game, and I'm not very interested in being part of a collaborative, but I'm very excited about being part of a collective impact initiative. If you're interested in taking on collective impact, you really have to do your homework. You really need to understand what it takes to do this, because it's not easy work. This is hard work. This is work about building the relationships, about maintaining those relationships. It's about motivating people. It's about keeping people with their eyes on the prize. And it takes a tremendous amount of work to get that organized. You have to have somebody who knows how to facilitate a collaborative, you know, of people coming together with different ideas and interests and egos. You've got to be able to organize yourself very systematically. You know, you have to be able to document this, define roles, define responsibilities. You have to have a system to be able to measure how you're doing this. It's a lot of work. So if you're going to do it, you have to dedicate the staff time to it, and you have to have the funding to be able to support that. It's not easy, but it truly is rewarding. It's the only way to get somewhere, but you got to put your time in. You have to put your time in for it.